Youth representatives from 6 ASEAN countries recently met in Vietnam as part of the 11th Hitachi Young Leaders Initiative, hosted by Hitachi, to discuss challenging issues being faced by ASEAN and Asia. Some of the representatives from Vietnam, Indonesia, and Malaysia chatted with the nation about the extent to which young people in their countries are aware of the ASEAN Economic Community that comes into effect in 2015 and how they are preparing for it.
I think maybe not so many students know about this kind of community, except the economic student, of course. Thing is Indonesian, but about the economic development, Indonesian student now is more have awareness in this sector by encourage themselves in entrepreneur.
For the understanding, and I should say that this is not really well equipped for this initiative, because it's kind of really like refreshing idea to us. So that's why besides we know what it is, we really like have to research on it to see every aspect of this and give out our own opinion. So that is the process, And second, about the language. Now Vietnamese students have been, have come a really like good progress in, for example, in English. As you can see that in many universities now in Vietnam, we focus on training the students to have not just only good at English, but what is really important is that you use English to express your thought about, for example, like the global issue. That is what matters. I mean that the language skill is really like measured to be effective while when it can express your thoughts. So Vietnam is on the way, and Vietnamese students are really doing great attempt to have the efficient language skill.
If we are talking about the awareness of the student about AEC, I think in Malaysia there are not much awareness about AEC, because Asian economic community is not something in common that we are talk about it, and as well as student does not spend some time to think about it, really think about it. So it just only prompted to think about it. Only there is a demand from the lecturer and whoever asks for it. And in terms of education, I think there is not much barrier, because in Asian country we are tend to acknowledge everyone's education and certificate. So it is a mutual agreement among the Asian countries that we acknowledge each other. So this is part of the integration and partnership in terms of education. So education wise, we don't have that problem, because AEC it involves a lot of field. So each country they have a lot of field in various universities. So I think it can be integrated too. And in terms of language, this is the interesting part, because a major part of being a Malaysian is like we are multilingual, so we can understand the countries that are speaking Malay. So Indonesia, we can understand Brunei, we can understand Chinese, we can understand the Singaporean. So there are language. I think it's not that it cannot be a barrier.
The obstruction,
yeah.
The barrier for Malaysian people.
Yeah, in Malaysia too, we emphasize a lot of English and development aside from the Malay language. So we have many kinds of language. So I think AEC. So I would like to conclude, AEC is not mass awareness, but in terms of how it can be implemented, can be done.
The Nation Special Report by Wannapha Khao Pa for ASEAN TV.